Hello everyone, I'm fB and today I will be hosting another edition of fB's weekly race. This is an endurance race that I host every Saturday, which lasts for about 1 hour on a track that's released just before the race goes live. The track used is a mixture of different styles that you find in stadiums such as tech, dirt, speed, obstacles, etc. The race is supposed to be like an introduction to stadium. No registration is needed to participate, simply just join the server before starting time and you will be eligible to play. We're seeing some warm-ups right now on this week's track, which is Cyberoo by Cyber. At the moment I'm no longer accepting maps since I already got so many to go through. I'll let you know once I'm accepting maps once again. Before the race goes live, I also want to mention that I run a time attack competition on the most recently used map. To participate, upload your best replay of the map to Mania Exchange. The deadline is set to 2 PM CEST on Saturday. More information about this race can be found below the stream or VOD. So we got about 45 seconds left on the clock before we start. We got 133 players on the server, and yeah, there were a lot of server issues this week. So a lot of people had their games crash, including myself. The server admin was able to fix it, but it seems like people still have their games crash, unfortunately. I would like Nadeo to actually focus a bit more on making the game stable. Would make me a bit more motivated to keep hosting these races, I guess. But yeah, we are starting in 10 seconds. And I will disabling the chat before we go live. Alright. So yeah, let's hope for a smooth race and not too many disconnects. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of them, but yeah, what can you do? Alright, so I'm gonna disable the chat now. Chat disabled. Good luck, have fun. Alright, let's see if I can find Omnipods, who is driving this week and won last week's race. Let's see here. Oh, it's already started. Well, whatever. Alright, so we are live into the first lap. There will be 24 laps in total, and the race will take about 1 hour in total, 45 minutes for first place to finish, and then there's a 15-minute timer for everyone else to finish. And hopefully we will have a lot of people finishing. The record is 101 players to finish. Probably not gonna beat that with this participation number, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, we are live, and here is Omnipods going through the first loop of the map. Again, the map is a mixture of different styles such as tech, dirt, speed, obstacles, etc. And Omnipods goes up in the lead, goes down the drop, and then enters a dirt turn to the left. He is ahead of Spam, who has finished at second place 4 weeks in a row. 3 of those weeks behind Omnipods. So Spam definitely want to be at the top of the podium. Alright, so Omnipods goes through this tunnel here and then up on the platform, and we will now see a balance act. And Omnipods does it perfectly and goes through this part. For some reason there's no audio for his car, but oh well. Sometimes it works to press ESC to get back the audio, but looks like the audio is completely gone now. I don't know what happened. But anyways, let's just focus on the race. Omnipods now going through the second speed part and then respawning to turn around quickly. And then here's the last turn of the map. And Omnipods will now enter lap 2 in the lead. Has won the race 3 times. The one time he didn't win, he was at 3rd place, so never missed the podium so far, and is off to a good start here again. Spam is at 2nd, and actually will pass Omnipods. No, Omnipods still in the lead. Awkward line there from Omnipods. Yeah, sorry about... Okay, I guess there is some audio, but it's really quiet. Yeah, that's also like... not a bug with the game, but unfortunate, I think. The drift sounds are much louder usually than the audio of the car, but it looks like now the drifts aren't even hearable, so I don't know what's going on. But anyways, Omnipot and Spam goes up in the lead. Cannot goes up to third. Cannot took third last week as well. having a close battle here with Max C though. Then we have Kubais for S-Suba at 5th place right now. Mars A9 won the race 2 weeks ago, has won it 3 times in total, I think. Currently at 6th place, close fighter here with Thompson. Revi just behind, and also Sand who has won the race the second most amount of times. I believe it is 5 times. The player who's won the most is of course Raysons. Is it 8 wins or 9 wins perhaps? Can't even keep track of how many times he's won. But yeah, Raysons hasn't participated though in quite a while now. Hopefully he will return someday. There goes Revi through the respawn checkpoint. We see that the Triple X has passed him as well. But he's doing fairly well. He's only 4 seconds behind the top. Spam goes up in the lead and sets a new local record. 1 minute 45 seconds, 79 hundredths. And of course just behind him, Thompson now has gone up to 3rd place. There's Cocktail at 8th place. Close fight with Sand who dropped down a bit. We got Fuzzy at 9th place. Finished pretty well last week. Was it 6th place, I think? Yeah, his best placement, if I'm not mistaken. Link at 11th place. Has been on the podium once, I believe, at 3rd place. We got Toto at 12th place. Maxi has now dropped down to 13th place. We got Schwabe at 13th place. I incorrectly said he was Scary last week, but no, Schwabe is Schwabe. Scary is Scary. Cannot now has dropped down to 15th place, 8 seconds behind the top. Funko Beach, usually seen in the top 22, currently at 16th place. And here's a new player, Hot Since 82, doing pretty well in the first race. Cybient at 17th place. Here's Shorty at 19th place. Shorty who has finished 2nd place the most amount of times. He's finished 2nd the equal amount of times as Raysons has finished 1st. So yeah, Shorty usually on the podium, but now off to a pretty bad start. 18th place and he's 11 seconds behind the top. We got Vladi at 19th place, driving for off. Futari from Finland, that's a new player, participating for the first time. Fresh at 21st place, and then Cannot now at 22nd, so that is currently the top 22. We can go through the other pages as well to see if we can find some new players who participate in the race. Tazbolt drives for Penta, might participate for the first time unless it's someone else. No, I think that is a new player. Next page we got Stenwood at 46th place. Stone Table in English. So Swedish player, drives for the first time. See here, we have Gurbe from Turkey, also I believe is a new player. Always nice to see new players participating in the race. We usually have about 20 to 30 players every week that plays the race for the first time, and that's really awesome. That's exactly how I want it to be as well. Then we have Tugsel from Austria, drives for Team Fort. It's a great name for a team. Currently at 73rd place. Next page we have Stanik, teamless player from the Netherlands at 84th place. Also believe it's a first timer. There's been almost 600 players who's participated in total in the race, so forgive me if I'm mistaken sometimes about a player, if it's a first timer or not. Next page we got Vuv from Germany at 100th place. Let's see if I can find who is currently last. We got 121 players still driving. Might be this player, Kailuace at the 115th place from Poland. Unless someone else... No, we got some other players here. We got Maxiros Harovak at 120th place. That might be the player who's currently last. I never really trust the numbers here, because yeah, sometimes the players have disconnected or left. But yeah, that is currently what I believe is the last player in the race. At first though, we do have Dingta Spam. He now got a 3-second lead over Omnipods, so Spam driving really focused at the moment, doing well. Omnipods is at 2nd, so he's also doing well. And then we have Thompson at 3rd place. See if I can maybe raise this a bit. It helps. But yeah, let's just take a quick overview of the map as well while we can. So this is Cyberu, made by Cyber. We are into lap 5. In the lead we have Spam. Omnipos is at 2nd. Thompson is at 3rd. Marisay 9 at 4th. Revi at 5th. Revi will pass Marisay 9 and drops down to 5th. Triple X at 6th. Sand at 7th. Maxi at 8th. Fuzzy at 9th. Shorty at 10th. Funko Beach at 11th. Cannot at 12th. Toto at 13th. Fresh at 14th. Bloody now at 15th. Tazbolt at 16th. Henny at 17th. Lifelux at 18th, Dan Doom or Doom at 19th, Hot Since 82 at 21st, Seb will pass him, and then we have Cossack at 22nd place. So that is currently the top 22. And we can see here how far ahead Spam is. Not a lot, can still lose a lot of time. One mistake, one respawn, and that can lose you a lot of time. And now it seems like the audio is a bit better, I guess. You can hear it slightly more. And the players go into lap 6 now out of 24. Spam remains in the lead, but Omnipots has caught up half a second or so. Thompson 1.5 seconds behind Omnipots. Now the audio is gone again. So yeah, if I press ESC then the audio goes back, so that's kind of weird. Marisay 9 goes through the wall ride and through the loop, currently at 4th place. Revi though just behind him. Then we have Sand at 6th place. Hasn't participated in a while, so maybe he's a bit rusty. Oh! Almost didn't reach the road. Hit the side and lost some time. That allowed Triple X to pass him. So Sand drops down to 7th place. Shorty has played a bit better now, is at 8th place. Maxi at 9th place. Funko Beach at 12th. Cannot at 11th place. Did so good last week, taking 3rd. His best position before that race was 11th place, so his 3rd place last week was definitely a very good achievement by Cannot. Fuzzy's 6th place was also really good, currently at 12th place. Asphalt, oops, we'll see Bloody pass him. I think Bloody might participate for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have two THE players, Henny and Fresh, following. Toto has dropped down to 7th place now. Lifelux at 18th. Doom at 19th. Hot Since 82 at 20th. Harry at 21st. And now Fups for NWT, a dirt team, currently at 23rd place. Oh, what's happened with Omnipots? Omnipots is now 8 seconds behind and at 5th place. Omnipots with a big mistake drops down to from 2nd place to 5th place. Action in the top, and that means that Spam now got an 8-second lead over 2nd place, which is occupied by Revi. So we see some switches here in the top. And Spam is off to a really good start in this race. Maybe want to do what Omnipots did last week, dominating completely. Omnipots eventually won with almost a 20-second lead over 2nd place. So if Spam continues this to play this well, then he might be able to do something similarly. Of course, Spam has been in the lead before like this, many times actually, but often then ended up making a crucial mistake, which allowed usually Omnipots to pass him. So we'll see if Spam can drive a bit more safely this time and take first. That would be his 2nd first place. He has won before. He won race 16 as well, I think. But yeah, we still got 109 players driving as Spam drives into lap 8. That's alright. Now Thompson has gone up to 2nd place. Revi has seen Both Thompson and Morrissey 9 pass him. It's very close though between Thompson, Morrissey 9, Revy, Omnipods, and Triple X also pretty close by. So still a very close race behind first place. Just Spam really, who's taken a small lead over the rest. But a lot can still happen. Morrissey 9 is once again on the podium. Oh, Omnipus with a great turn. So much more speed than Morrissey 9, and will pass him. So Morrissey 9 definitely not doing that turn as he should. Lost quite some time there. Omnipus goes up to 3rd place now. Oh, but then he makes a mistake. Morrissey 9 will pass him. Back and forth between these two players. Then we see Thompson just behind them, and Thompson makes a mistake. Omnipus will pass him over the platform. Follow Morrissey 9. Oh, so close between these three players. Oh, Morrissey 9 has his wheel stuck, and we'll see even Revy pass him. So Morrissey 9 falls down to 5th place now. And Omnipus has gone up to 2nd place, although it is very close between him and Thompson. So we have a very close fight for 2nd and 3rd place. Still a lot of players that can make it back. Also Triple X isn't too far behind, as you can see. Neither is Sand. Then we have Shorty, Cannot, Funko Beach, Maxi, Taskbolt, Henny, Bloody, Toto, Fussy, Hot Since 82, Seb, Fresh, Doom, Harry, and Lifelux now at 22nd. Let's do another run through here to see if I can find some new players or players who haven't really played too much in the race before. We got Mackie at 27th place, drives for Rad, French player. Got Cybient just ahead of him. Next page we have Daddy from Turkey at 37th place. Oh, meanwhile Spam sets a new local record, 1 minute 45 seconds, 61 hundredths. So Spam also driving the fastest. He's now 9 seconds ahead of Thompson. Next page we have Min 2002, Korean player at 56th place. So that's cool to see. We have Lithuano, or Lituano I guess, from Lithuania at 76th place. Also a new player, I do believe. We have Conchita for Team Grrr, which is a great team name as well. Currently at 92nd place, about to enter the drop, then the dirt turn. Oh, but does the same mistake Sand did. Hit the side of the road and lose some time. And let's see here, who is currently last now? That is always the question. Not Cass, he has disconnected I think, but here is Akoda at 99th place. I think that might be the current the player who's currently last. Alright, so let's go back to the top again and follow what's happening. So Spam still in the lead, 9.5 seconds now ahead of 2nd place, which is Thompson. Then Morrissey 9 at 3rd, and where is Omnipods? Omnipods now at 8th place, and he is 19 seconds, almost 20 seconds behind Spam. Omnipods is not his usual self, I would say. He usually drives much more consistently without any mistakes, but now he's made several big mistakes in a row, so not looking good for Omnipods right now. I actually want to take a look at the local record here, and we do see that Thompson has taken over the local record, 1st place, with a time of 1 minute 45 seconds, 30 hundredths. With that is 6 hundredths ahead of Spam. Then we have Sand, also under 1 minute 46 seconds, so we only got 3 players under that. Omnipus at 4th place. But yeah, it seems like most players have figured out the map. It's not really that much time between the players. Sometimes a player can figure out the track faster than others and might be a couple of seconds ahead even. But this race that doesn't seem to be the case. Spam now is over 10 seconds ahead of Thompson. We'll see here Thompson entering the respawn. Still got the loop left to go here. So 10.5 seconds behind is Thompson. Morrissey 9 still at 3rd. Triple X is at 4th. Revy at 5th. Sand at 6th. Shorty at 7th. Then we have Omnipods at 8th. So Sand, Shorty and Omnipods, 3 players that we usually see in the podium, not doing too well in this race. I mean, they are still in the top 10, so it's not like they're doing badly or anything, but we are used to seeing them being a bit higher up actually, so it's a bit surprising. Here's Max C, and I switched to him just as he crashes. So typical. Currently at 9th place, but Henny with more speed might be able to overtake him. No, not yet. Cannot is at 11th place. Taskbolt at 12th. Fuzzy at 13th. Hot since 82 continues to do well at 14th place. Bloody at 15th. Funk Beach at 16th. Harry has driven himself up in the rankings, is now at 17th place. Doom at 18th, Seb at 19th, Fresh at 20th, Lifelux at 21st, and Toto at 22nd. So yeah, Spam remains in the lead, 11 seconds ahead of Thompson. So Spam is running away with this one into lap 11, so we are soon halfway through the race. And 11 seconds, you can afford making a couple of mistakes with that and still keep the lead. So Spam has definitely done well so far. Oh, I get information here that Omni stopped driving for a few seconds, so that might explain why he's now 26 seconds behind. Meanwhile, Spam continues to drive really fast, 1 minute 45 seconds, 2100s, puts him back to 1st place in the local record. And Thompson now got a 4-second lead over Marseille 9. I'm a bit surprised that the distances are so large on this map. I didn't really expect that. But yeah, huge distances between both 1st place and between 1st and 2nd, and then 2nd and 3rd. So that's quite interesting. Triple X though very close to Marseille 9, so I suppose that is the most interesting fight right now. The one for 3rd place. And then we do have 3 seconds down to Shorty. Let's continue following Triple X here, see if he can catch up to Marseille 9. Thompson continues to lose time to Spam, he's now 12 seconds behind. I guess I can also say that after the race is over, I will give out 2 stadium demo keys in my Twitch chat. These demo keys are different from the normal demo that you can play of the game. They are completely unrestricted for 1 month once you activate it. So if you're interested in that or want to give it to some friends, then just be in my Twitch chat after the race is over. There will be 2 trivia questions about the race to determine the winners. So yeah, stay tuned for that after the race. Also, if you want to chat after the race is over, once you finish, then you should also be in that Twitch chat. And it looks like Triple X has gone up to 3rd place now, has passed Morrissey 9. And this would be Triple X's 1st podium position, I do believe. I don't think he's been close before. Actually, I'm gonna look that up. I have a Google spreadsheet of all the results, so that's quite useful. So I'm gonna look up here what Triple X's best placement is so far. Well, I have the time. Let's see here. He's been 4th actually in race 4. So he's been close to the podium before, but never on the podium. So this would be his best placement if he can keep it. And Shorty not really getting closer to Marseille 9. It's 4 seconds behind now. Sand an additional 2 seconds behind. Revy at 7th. Henny at 8th. And Omnipods only at 9th place. Again, never not been on the podium before. He's participated 4 times and been first, third, and first. So very impressive results from Omnipots, but not doing as well this time around. But apparently he stopped driving for a while, so maybe he's a bit distracted. Oh, he hits the side of the dirt road. Bad place to crash as well. We'll see, maybe, yeah, Taskbolt will, then Skid Racer is on a different lap. We are into lap 13 now, and Spam sets a new local record once again, 1 minute 45 seconds 800. So Spam continues to drive consistently 145, which is really good. That's why he's now 20 seconds ahead of second place, which is Triple X. Thompson has made a huge mistake and is now dropped down to 4th place. 22 seconds behind Spam. He was only 12 seconds behind, so he lost 10 seconds somewhere on the map. Probably at the speed part, that's where you can lose so much time. So Thompson drops down to 4th place, no longer on the podium. Triple X goes up to 2nd place. But Marseille 9 not far behind. So we still have a close fight here between Marseille 9 and Triple X. Thompson is not too far behind either, so I guess he can also be on the podium still. So that was interesting. Now Spam over 20 seconds ahead of 2nd place, so he is definitely doing a Omnipot. And it's gonna be hard for him to lose this lead, I think. 20 seconds, so much time. Sure, if you respawn at the speed part, you can lose 10 seconds, which I think is what happened to Thompson, but I mean, you probably know that you are first, so don't really have to take it as riskily. We have Sand at 6th place, 3 seconds behind Shorty. It's gonna be tough reaching the podium for Sand. We will overlap Fluffy Mittens, the obstacles. And now Spam into lap 15 out of 24. So getting closer and closer to the end. 22 seconds ahead of Triple X. And yeah, Marseille 9 and Thompson close by. Yeah, the sound goes off as soon as I switch to another player, and I have to press S to make it work. So that's kind of annoying, but oh well. See Taskbolt with a good time, 1 minute 45 seconds, 70 hundredths. Also cannot improve his time, but Spam remains in the lead. Still no time under 145, but we might see that. Especially in the end, when the players know that they might not be able to, you know, get a good placement. For example, Omnipots might just try to risk it a bit more and try to set a fast time. He's now 38 seconds behind 1st place, so I wouldn't be surprised if Omnipots maybe sniped the local record in the end, because I don't think he is going to win this race. That would be incredible. Marseille 9 has now gone up to 2nd place. Took first 2 weeks ago. Now might reach the podium again, but no, he makes a mistake. Triple X will pass him. Not Thompson though, he's still at 4th. And Shorty actually not very close. Oh, but Shorty will have to respawn at the balance act. That was a really bad timing. I was going to say that Shorty was getting closer, but now he's at 6th place. Sand will pass him. And Spam is into lap 16 now. This could actually be the biggest time difference between 1st and 2nd place. Almost 25 seconds now. I should actually look up, I guess, what the biggest time difference has been. This might be a new record if he keeps it. 25 seconds is quite a lot of time. Also see Sand improving his time, 1 minute 45 seconds, 62 hundredths. And Sidesev improves his time as well. Yeah, let's try following this fight for 2nd, 3rd decisions. Got a couple of players who can still do it. One is Triple X. Never been on the podium before. 4th place is his best. He is surrounded by players who's been on the podium before. Thompson has been on the podium before as well, I think. Let's check that up. Look it up. Here, Thompson. Yes, Thompson has a 3rd place before, so he has been on the podium. And of course Morrissey 9 as well. Then both Sand and Shorty, see if we do the balance act now. Yeah, no problem. They have also been multiple times on the podium. Very close between Thompson and Morrissey 9 now. And they will enter lap 17 out of 24. So we are entering the last couple of laps now of the race. Spam still in the lead, a massive lead, 24 seconds, 90 hundredths. So he is doing really good and most likely will win this. I don't really see him losing it now, unless something very unfortunate happens. But yeah, Spam looking to win the race for the 2nd time and finally breaking the 2nd place curse. Then who is gonna take the 2nd and 3rd place? That is the question right now. So close between Thompson, Morrissey 9, Triple X, and also Sand, who is doing a great job catching up. Look at this, he's almost passing Triple X. See if he can build up a lot of speed over the drop. Still behind, but looking to pass. Alright, he builds up quite a lot of speed here. Let's see if he can do it now. Lands a bit wider. Triple X remains in the lead. Not in the lead, but ahead of Sand. The balance act, we might see some action. When now Sand will pass Triple X. So Sand is up to 4th place. Just needs to pass Morrissey 9 and he's on the podium. Had a bit of a rocky start, but has done a great job catching up. And Spam now 26 seconds ahead of Thompson. So definitely by far driving the fastest and the most consistently in this race, and usually that is a good recipe for success. Oh, looks like Morrissey 9 built up more speed than Sand going into the next lap, so builds up a small lead here. Ooh, and as predicted, Omnipods will take the local record, 1 minute 44 seconds 75 hundredths. He is still at 8th place, 39 seconds behind. But yeah, Omnipods might at least win the local record. He actually passes Henny, so he's up to 7th place, but then there's a big gap up to Shorty, so that's gonna be tough. And Morrissey 9 still ahead of Sand, but Sand now with more speed seems to be doing this part of the track really good, and he will pass Morrissey 9, so Sand is up to 3rd place now. And we do see Thompson also in the top there, so it's very close between these 3 players. Oh, Morrissey 9 also almost hit the checkpoint. Had to slow down a lot. Oh, and then he hits the wall. Looks like Triple X will pass Morrissey 9. So Morrissey 9 all of a sudden down to 5th place now. So close between these 4 players. Morrissey 9, Triple X, Sand and Thompson. And it looks like Spam has lost about 3 seconds. Thompson now only 23 seconds behind. So I guess Spam finally made a mistake, but he can definitely afford it. He's into lap 19 out of 24. Yeah, 24, and he is currently driving through the first speed section. Now this drop, where we have seen a couple of mistakes. If you land too much to the left or right. And it looks like Sand has gone up to second place now. Has passed Thompson. Thompson has not given up yet and will take over second place once again. Very, very close. Looks like both Triple X and Marseille 9 about 1 second behind Sand and Thompson now. Ooh, Triple X hits the wall, and Marseille 9 will pass him. Thompson once again back up to second place. And Spam now should enter lap 20. Yes. Still at first place with 22 seconds. Then we have this close fight for second and third place. Thompson at second right now, Sand at third, Marseille 9 at fourth, Triple X at fifth. Shorty not too far behind either at 6th place, so he might be able to reach the podium. Omnipots though 10 seconds behind Shorty, so it's probably not gonna take any better than 7th place. Henny at 8th place, Revy at 9th, Cannot at 10th, Tasbolt at 11th, Harry at 12th, Hotsins82 at 13th, Fuzzy at 14th, Maxi at 15th, 9 seconds between Fuzzy and Maxi there. Funk Beach at 16th, Vladdy at 17th, Cybian at 18th, Brownie at 19th, Doom at 20th, Fabs at 21st, and Toby at 22nd place. And it seems like Triple X has lost 2 seconds on Marseille 9. So he is falling out of the race for second or third place. And it looks like Sand made a mistake. Oh, and another mistake. So Marseille 9 will pass him. Spam into lap 21 now. And they only got 4 more laps left to go. We still got 93 players who are driving, so not too many players who have quit in a while. That's nice. Last couple of weeks we've had about 70 or so, 70 to 80 players finishing. Maybe we'll have a bit better than that this week. Of course, the goal is to have as many players as possible that participates also finish the race. And it seems like Shorty has passed Triple X, so Shorty up to 5th place now. Sand at 4th, Marseille 9 at 3rd, and Thompson is at 2nd. But Spam 23 seconds ahead. As he's about to enter lap 22. He's got the second speed section left to pass. So respawn checkpoint. Sometimes we see players respawning too early and losing a lot of time with that. And now Spam entering lap 22 out of 24. Here comes Thompson, Marseille 9, Sand, and also Shorty. Can still reach the podium, but needs to do a couple of really good laps in a row. Can definitely not afford crashing anymore. Triple X also still in it, but it's gonna be tough. Let's follow Sand here. trying to catch up to Marseille 9. Sometimes pressing S doesn't work either. I don't know what that is about. Alright, there we go. Good position from Sand, entering the drop, so he will actually pass Marseille 9. He drops down to 4th place. And Sand usually doing this part really good, but this time it looks like Marseille 9 got a bit more speed. Let's see the balance act. Oh, Marseille 9 will have to respawn. Marseille 9 will have to respawn, and Triple X and Shorty will pass him. Marseille 9 drops down to 6th place. Very unfortunate respawn. So Shorty now up to 4th place, only 2 seconds away from the podium. Sand at 3rd. Thompson is still at 2nd. Spam now has entered lap 23 out of 24. Only 2 more laps left to go for Spam. But the interesting fight here is for 2nd and 3rd. Will Thompson and Sand be able to keep their positions, or will Shorty now go up on the podium? He got a 3-second lead over Triple X. No, not anymore. Sand improves his time, 1 minute 45 seconds, 58 hundredths. Marseille 9 with that respawn. Has dropped down to 6th place. Only puts still at 7th place, just too many mistakes. Pasi also with a good time, 4th local record. Now Thompson with a 2-second lead over Sand. But yeah, as you can see, it's not really much. Shorty trying to catch up. I think it's basically kept the same pace as Spam now for quite a lot of laps. Hasn't really lost too much time, and that's what's allowed him to climb in the rankings. So Shorty definitely driving good right now. But only 2 more laps left to go. And soon only 1 lap left to go. Spam should be pretty close to entering the final lap of fB's weekly race edition 24. No way he's gonna lose this one. 25 seconds is way too much, and he also sets a 2nd local record, 1 minute 45 seconds, 700. But then he makes a big mistake, so he's gonna lose a couple of seconds here, but really not too badly though. See here, we'll take a while before we see how much he lost with that, since Thompson now enters the next lap. Still at 2nd place, 2 seconds ahead of Sand. Sand who is 2 seconds ahead of Shorty. So right now Spam, Thompson and Sand will take podium positions. Let's see here. I only lost... Well, he lost like 3 seconds, I guess. Let's see the next checkpoint as well. Yeah, about 3 seconds. So not too bad. He's still far ahead. So let's follow Spam here as he goes through the last lap. Lap 24. This will be his 2nd win. Before this win, he was 2nd place 4 weeks in a row. So finally was able to take 1st. See here, if we can get through balance act. Shouldn't be any problems. Nope. And that's really it. So there's no more places. Well, I guess you can miss the respawn as well, but doubt that will happen. So entering the last speed section, and then we just got a few turns left for Dignita Spam, who is about to win the race. Here comes the respawn. No need to risk it really. Wow, it's so close between Thompson and Spam. Oh, I mean Thompson and Sand. Sand will actually go up to 2nd, but let's take Spam into the finish. Here comes the last turn, and Spam will win the race. GG! Alright, let's take a look now and follow the race for 2nd place. Sand is at 2nd place, just ahead of Thompson. Oh, but did he make a mistake? Did Sand make a mistake? Yes, he did! Big mistake from Sand in the end! And he drops down to 5th place! Shorty goes up to 3rd place! Oh my god! Huge mistake from Sand in the end. Thompson will take 2nd place and Shorty will reach the podium. Wow! Marcy and I will also pass. What happened to Sand? Triple X takes 6th place. Tazball takes 7th. Henny. Couple turns left. I don't know what happened there. He hit the wall or something. So very unfortunate. Henny will take 8th place. Here comes Omnipods. Wins the local record at least, but takes only 9th place this week. Fuzzy will take 10th place. Cannot takes 11th. Hot Since 82 doing well, takes 12th. Harry takes 13th place. Max C is ahead of Lifelux, so we'll probably take 14th place. And again, if you want to chat, you can do it in my Twitch chat. I will also give out 2 stadium demo keys once everyone has finished. Anyway, Max C takes 14th, Lifelux takes 15th. Funko Beach, again in top 22, is gonna take 16th place. We got Cybient, and sorry about the no audio thing, I don't know what's going on with that. Cybient takes 17th place. Here is Speedy, 18th place. Pups will take 19th just behind. Systemman takes 20th, Doom takes 21st, and Bladdy will take 22nd. Now let's go to this page. Toby will take 23rd, Fragius will take 24th, Fresh will take 25th, Kozak will take 26th, Racid will take 27th, Sightset will take 28th, Magic Man is gonna take 29th place, Chaos Hand looking to take 30th. We'll do so. We got Nymph taking 31st, Razor Light crashes but will take 32nd. Next page we got Marco takes 33rd, out of Laubs 34th, Makey will take 35th, True will take 36th, Elwerma 37th, Steinwood takes 38th, Freddle Shaman takes 39th, Kavix takes 40th, Freaky takes 41st, Shadi takes 42nd, Daddy takes 43rd, Les Gas Bitterist takes 44th, Edster, still a few turns left, 3 checkpoints to go. Or no, 5 checkpoints left to go. Right now at 45th place, ahead of Blind, so we'll be able to take 45th. Slows down a bit here, but takes 45th place. Blind takes 46th, Gerbet takes 47th, and then we have Shone 64 takes 48th. Major is gonna take 49th. We got Tugs L for Team Fort. Yeah, it's gonna take 50th place. There he goes. We got Toad for NWT. And we'll take what did he take? 51st. Then we got Magui 52nd. Min 2002 will take 53rd. Shalik is gonna take 54th. Bork will take 55th. Galvanize will take 56th. Skid Racer will take 57th. Lituano looking to take 58th. Far ahead of Playday. In turn is ahead of Joker. So here comes Playday. We got 10 minutes left on the clock. Lots of players still driving. Playday takes 59th, ahead of Joker at 60th, and Don Adigo at 61st. Next rocks for Panic will take 62nd place. Kuma for NWT takes 63rd, ahead of Bobok 37 at 64th. Next page we got Grader taking 65th. York takes 66th. Tompa will take 67th. Mayhem will take 68th. Big gap here. So Mayhem takes 68th. Then we got Jennifer Lawrence from Mongolia looking to take 69th place. And again, after the race is over, I will give out 2 stadium demo keys in my Twitch chat, so be present there if you want a chance to win them. Alright, here comes Jennifer Lawrence, who will take 69th. VY5 or something like that will take 70th. We got Ball. Next up, might be a new player. Will take 71st. Then Fox Striker. That is a new player. There's a respawn now. We see how many players are driving. As you can see, still a fair amount of people. So hopefully they will all be able to finish. There comes Fox Striker, takes 72nd place, ahead of Conchita at 73rd. Then we have a long way down to Frozen Pie at 74th, but is on the last lap. Only 10 more checkpoints to go, so we'll be able to finish. Let's see now. We got 11 players left driving. Revi seems to be standing still, so I guess he will not make it. Where is the finish line? Here it is. Get a good overview over this, I guess. So Frozen Pie goes through the loop on his way to the finish. It's a wall, kind of like what happened to Sand. And here comes Frozen Pie. Is actually RFG just behind? Yes, he is. So we have a close fight between Frozen Pie and RFG. But Frozen Pie will stay in front and take 74, just out of RFD at 75th. Next up is Dodo Skills from the Netherlands, approaching the ending ahead of Googie, I think. But Dodo Skills will take 76th. Googie takes 77th. Fluffy Mittens takes 78th. Then we have Boo. Still a long way to go, but is on the last lap. Yes, 7 minutes left on the clock. I think Boo will be able to finish. Dawn should also be able to finish. Who is this? I guess Lesteve. Yeah, Lesteve. Should also be able to finish, I think, as will Akodo and Lazarek. Yeah, I guess that's all the players. So I think we will see all players finishing. 7 minutes left on the clock. Following Boob. It's now entering the loop. Then it's the respawn. Then just a few turns left. We'll take where am I? 79th place. So next up is Dawn from Australia. It's very late there right now, but I guess it's still doable to play in the race, even though it's a bit late. And is on the last lap, so should be able to finish. 10 more checkpoints to go. And no one really close by, I think. No. Steve still far behind here. So Dawn should take 80th place. So almost 5 minutes left to go. Fairly confident that everyone will be able to finish. So Dawn will take 80th place. The next page we have Steve doing the respawn now. And yeah, I think the 3 players that are driving should all be able to finish. Brownie is standing still, so he will not finish. So let's go back. No, Steve already finished, so take 81st. And then we have Akodo taking 82nd, and last player should be Lazarek. So just before he finishes, I'm gonna save the replay. I should actually make all the replays available in case people want to do something with them. So yeah, expect that, I guess. But here comes the last player of the race at 83rd place. We'll finish the race now. Alright, so that is the race. To summarize it, we had Spam winning the race, 23 seconds ahead of Thompson, and then Shorty was able to take third in the ending since Sand made a big mistake. The best lap went to Omnipods, who finished at 9th place. But yeah, that is the race. So thanks everyone for participating. Thanks for watching. See you next Saturday.